Well, I guess I just hit the power on button and not record. So I had a mule deer right here. He did a little jump around for me. It was 10 yards away. I even thought at one moment it came back and got the sun in the shot and I could see its silhouette perfect. I was like, oh, this is a neat video. Yeah, I didn't hit record. It's before 6 o'clock. It's like 5:45 right now. Got camp. Everything packed up except for the tent. And we're gonna get moving. Look at the lake. I haven't seen it this calm yet. Since I've been out here for 4 or 5 days. Good mood. We'll touch on yesterday, that moment I had a little bit. Yeah, you get lonely out here. You let things slip in. And I'd sat around all day and I let loneliness creep in. I let my thoughts become my worst enemies. It's okay. That stuff happens every now and then. And I know that was bound to happen sometime. And but today I'm gonna go to work, get out on the water, make good miles. All right, I'll meet up with you on the water again. All right, let's have a good day. I'm dialing it in and getting ready to go. And by dialing it in, I just mean tying down my gear, make sure my life jacket's grabbable because it's so calm I'm not gonna wear it today. Normally I leave it a little looser than this. Pushing in and gonna go now. Let's have a good day. And I've been moving pretty good. Now, when I came around out of my cove and got going this morning, I had to head a little bit down the lake. Then I was able to see this point. I've been looking at the point, so I pie it off when I go. I pick my first point to go to. And then as I started to get in, I pick my next. And this target, I've seen it, I've been looking at it for 4 hours, but it's been my target for at least 2.5 of it. And I'm probably still another, 30 minutes from it. Neat views of these, this right bank is pretty cool. It's right at 9 o'clock. I just pulled off for the day. I think I made good miles. I think about 15 miles to go of the lake. I'm just taking my boat for a walk closer to a place to camp for the evening. Exciting things of the day. Nothing. I just paddled. Was able to keep my mind busy. So, yeah. These lakes, they're just a bear cat. No moving water. Alright, so camp's all set. Gonna eat dinner. I'm not gonna put the rain fly on tonight. With this sun being so hot right here, I think I'm gonna let it help it cool down a little faster. I'll check my weather one more time. I think tomorrow's another light day of wind. If it's whatever it is, I'll face it. Today was a great day on the water. I enjoyed myself back on the water. The rest of the day probably didn't do me wrong. Well, I ended day 31, camped out here, and I'm at river mile 1412. Looking like a good morning to start out. I'll make good progress in the morning, real low winds in the morning. So I'm looking forward to getting off this lake. Good morning. It's a little before 6 or 7. I'll be honest, I don't know. My clock keeps jumping between all my bedding and everything packed up. I just got to break the tent down, throw my gear in the boat, and I can get going. Decided to eat breakfast this morning. I did it yesterday and it felt good. Normally I've just been throwing a Pop-Tart in the boat. Yeah, looking forward to getting off this lake. Got 3 hours of very low wind, and then it picks up a little bit. I think the high today is 12 miles an hour. The heat you hit, it's supposed to be 92 today, tomorrow. And yeah, it was a nice time. So I'm just doing my normal thing of picking a point and going for it. There's a little closer point right there at the tip of the boat that I'm heading for. And then I can see to the left about right there. I have been watching like the point that I was picked as my target. That's where I'm going, or at least that's the turn to get into the state park. And yeah, I've been chasing this point all morning, and it still feels like it's still about 8 miles away. So yeah, that's the point I'm going for, right out there. And then I'll curl into a state park and I'll find me a ride. So, the point I've been eyeballing all morning, yep, you guessed it, not the end. That's the one that I've been aiming for. And that's the guy that just showed up. I am back on the river. I am not on a lake at the moment. How'd I get here? So I'm walking, just got my boat up the boat ramp, walked it in the behind the parking lot. I set the boat down and there was a family walking up. Dad was out in front and I go, "Hey, is that truck yours?" He goes, "Yeah." "Am I not supposed to park there?" I got all worried and I go, No. And I go, "I just saw your trailer and thought you were my kind of people. And I'm canoeing the whole river, or kayaking the whole river. And I was wondering if I could get a ride around to the downside side of the dam." "Well, I don't see why not." "Yeah." So we threw my boat in his trailer. He had his kayaks in it. And it was just that fast. I drug the boat up. Wasn't even 10 minutes. I was in the truck. Hour later, I'm back downstream. It was nice meeting the family. We talked for a bit on the drive. It was a quick, short drive. And they offered to take me to the grocery store. And I'm like, no, I'll hit Washburn tomorrow. And I'll walk to town there. And it was just nice. So we're cooking again. So 15, I'm probably at 22, 23 miles for the day right now. And I got 3 hours till my alarm goes off, I think, at 8:30. And then I'll find a campsite. I drank a bunch of water there cause it was hot coming into that marina. It was hot, and then the drag up. I was pumped. I did hear from 2 guys loading their boat out, a father-son combo, that they're 2 paddlers, a guy and a gal, each in their own kayaks, and they left 6 hours before me. So, not for sure who they were. I got a good idea from just the Missouri River Paddlers group from who's in front of me. I got an idea who it is, not for sure. And we'll see if we can find them. Yeah, that'd be exciting. All right, I'll catch you later. I'm gonna make miles. I'll give you the views real quick. So my 8:30 alarm to get off the river just went off. Well, one, there's nowhere really right here on my left-hand side to get off. And on my right-hand side, I got a power plant. I do see somewhere up about a half mile ahead. It looks kind of sandy on the left. I'm probably gonna go there. All right, got a great camp tonight. I just got a few mosquitoes flying around here. Nice big old open sandbar. These are kind of camps that I do enjoy, an open sandbar. There's my power plant, 35 to 40 miles today. So, dang good day. It was getting hot on that lake. It really was. And the little breeze coming off this cool water on the river was nice. Last night, stars were amazing. I was gonna leave the canopy off. Hope for that again tonight. Tomorrow I am gonna go into Wilson, I think's the name of town, and get a grocery break. So it's a mile walk to it. Things are good. That timing of getting across the dam was amazing. So I'm here. We're gonna have a day. There are some raccoon tracks. It's been a while since I've had some of them. And there was another set of tracks that I didn't know what it was down there. There's another set right here. I'm not 100% for sure. Real sharp claws on it. Looks like it's dragging a tail. I saw them down in saw those ones down in the mud as well. The coyotes are starting to sound off for the night, but I'm gonna eat and call it a night. It's